What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today's a very exciting day because not only is it super nice outside to where we can actually drive one of the cars that we kind of want to keep nice and clean. So not only that, but we also got the headlights back from Lit Lights for this wide body boy. So the plan today is we got to get the headlights back on the car, got to get them reinstalled, obviously get the bumper on, maybe clean the car up a little bit. It's a little bit dusty from just sitting around, and we're actually going to be driving this car for the first time, like actually driving it home tonight if all goes as planned, and finally freaking enjoying this thing. Because if you take a peek outside, it is nothing but clear skies today. Before we throw on the headlights, we finally got in the center caps for our work wheels. Definitely looks naked without them. Overnight parts from Japan only took like 4 months to show up, but hey, at least they're here. Oh, icing on the cake. That's a freaking game changer. All right, so we didn't have anything like crazy changed in here. They did come out with an updated boomerang that's supposed to be more reliable than the last. And then we did get updated headlight lens as well. We went with the same design that we go with on all the cars now, the boomerang and then the Vossen logo, just to kind of update that, freshen up a little bit. So these things should be 100% ready to go. We ran the last setup for like 1.5 years maybe, and thankfully Lit Lights has a really good warranty, so they warranty out anything that you'll ever have problems with. And we were having problems with just one of the boomerangs, so they went and swapped them out for us. So big shout out to them for doing that. If you guys want to build these yourself, I'll have everything linked down below, the boomerangs and the Demonize. And if you use discount code Devin Niemela 15, you'll get 15% off. And then we did install these Rockwell lights on the truck. They did go out of stock right away, so these things are back in stock. I picked up a set of these right away for one of the buddies. The discount code will work on these guys as well. All right, let's run through, get all of the boomerang hardware, all the new wiring installed, all the controllers installed, and then we can get the headlights installed back on the car. I'm so freaking excited to get this thing finally done. So we just got the headlights installed. Everything's up and working like it should. Look absolutely beautiful. Let's throw on the bumper, get it all nice and secured, and we can go on a drive. So here's the finished look, guys. This is how we're gonna run it in the daytime as we're driving. The daytime running lights down there match those boomerangs perfectly, color-wise, temperature-wise. Looks absolutely amazing. And then the Demonize are just a light blue, which I think that's completely legal. And then of course, if we pop on our phone, we can change those boomerangs to any color in the world. That yellow and blue looks pretty sick. And same thing with the Demonize as well. Damn, that thing's aggressive. And of course, you cannot forget about the underglow. A little bit hard to see right now. Let me turn off the shop lights and we can check her out. I know underglow is a bit ricey, but I feel like it matches this car. Oh, sick. Damn, son. Well, I guess it's been a while since we drove this car because our tabs are expired by 1 year and 3 months. So we're gonna go try and get some tabs for this thing today so we can actually legally drive it. And yeah, I know she's a little bit dusty. We've been doing some work in the shop, but it's all good. Let's go rip. Hello, Bob. She's probably so confused right now. If you want to be cool, you have to back in. Please? That's what cool kids do. They back their car in. Wow, we suck at parking.
I know. Oh my god, do you want the clutch to go out on this thing too? By the way, YouTube fam, Devin destroyed my clutch in my car.
This clutch is already shot, damn it. But she's still a ripper now. So we're gonna be all done dicking around with the FRS for the day. Do you love that word, dicking around? Bobby loves that word. And we're gonna do a few tiny little touches to the dirty max. She still needs a tranny, but you know what? She's been holding fine on the economy mode, so we should be good. And I'm gonna try to stretch it out as long as we can without putting a transmission in this thing. So whenever you lift a 2011 on up, the front wheels get pushed out, but the rears do not. So you have to put spacers on the back, which is kind of annoying, but there's no other way to go about it. So we picked up some spacers. It's nothing crazy. I'm pretty sure they're 1-inch spacers just to match the front. And then we picked up an exhaust tip. We are gonna be doing an axle dump, so I'm pretty freaking stoked for that. So let's pop open some goodies. I'll probably do the spacers first. I try to pull in right on this line. And as you can see, the front tire's over the line a little bit. And then the rear is inside the line. So the spacers are gonna fix that. It always looks a little bit weird when you're cruising down the road and your front wheels are sticking out. Probably an inch and a half more than the rear. Not cool.
Oh, I don't want him to see me with McDonald's.
Did you get a Mama McMuffin?
This is all for you.
Oh, I've always wanted an exhaust tip that's a foot big. Come down here and look at it with me. Well boys, here she is all finished up. We got the exhaust tip installed. She's a banger. What do you think?
This has to be a joke. My whole head could fit in that.
Did it fit?
Yeah, it did.
What do you think?
Oh my gosh.
See how the exhaust comes up and over the axle? It's
No.
gonna be like tucked underneath the truck and pointed at the ground.
I don't get it.
It's called an axle dump. That's what the boys on YouTube recommended that we do. They said, we gave them an option, right? We leave it how it is, which is kind of bummy, you know, not very cool. Or we put like a small tip on the end, or an axle dump. And everyone said axle dump. No one knew that I was gonna get a 1-footer though.
Can I hold it? So where is this actually supposed to go then?
It's gonna go on the exhaust.
But it stuck out so far.
It's not going on the end. It's gonna like be underneath the truck. You're not really gonna, you'll be able to see it, but not really. It'll look good. I know it ain't gonna make sense to a lot of you guys. And it quite honestly doesn't make sense to me as to why we're putting a 1-foot exhaust tip on my truck.
It's quite wackadoodle, if you ask me.
It is. It's fun though. I like to have fun, and this makes me happy.
Could be.
And it's only $50.
Yeah.
It's a damn good deal. So if you look up in here, it's gonna sit right about right there. All right, it's gonna be like pretty much hidden. So at the end of the day, it's kind of pointless, but it's still cool if you know it's there. So we're gonna pull off this whole tail section, and it's gonna bolt on right where that flange is. So all we gotta do is pop off that clamp, take off the hanger, which is right there. There's that little plastic thing that goes around the spare tire, which there's no spare tire, so it doesn't matter. Pop that thing off, and we should be able to cram that tip up in there. Do you like when I cram the tip up in there?
Yes.
Come here, fat daddy. That's so stupid, it's just awesome. Does it make sense now?
Yeah, it does. I've seen these before.
Ha! What?
Ooh. You're really donkeying away.
Hell yeah. That's so stupid. You know what I learned a while ago? That the stupider the mod, the more fun life is. And if you're not having fun in life, what's the point? All right, well, if any of you boys want to be ridiculous like me with your truck, you can pick up this 1 foot exhaust tip down in the description box below. Now, what we're gonna do, hey, I got an email.
Baby, focus.
Now we're just gonna throw on the rear wheel spacers. That's not like cool, it's just like kind of finishing the lift. If you're a Chevy dude or a GM dude, you kind of know this. But if you're not, you might think like it's not necessary, but it is. That looks like a 1.5. About 1.5 inch spacers, not one. Yeah, 1.5. Stanceboi. Stancebois unite. Ooh, I'm my wrist. All right, boys, that's a wrap for today. I'm freaking happy. Are you excited? We gotta whip the FRS today.
I'm so happy for her.
What's her name again?
Scarlett.
Scarlett.
It used to be Fire, but she's not orange anymore.
I feel it. Anything that we did today, including all the lighting components that we installed on the FRS, link down below. Devin Niemela 15 saves you 15% off. Fatty tip will be down below, and the fatty spacers down below. Hope you guys enjoyed. Peace out. I'll see you tomorrow. Wait. This thing is way freaking louder, guys. Listen to it. She's a ripper.